Hello, welcome to our home. I'm Sonny and this is Jeannine, and we are excited to be a part of this adoption journey. Thank you. Come on in.
Get to know us a little.
Hello again. Jeannine and I's journey started many years ago, back in 2006, when we met at a fundraiser for the American Lung Association. We've been together ever since, and it's been a great journey. We knew each other, we learned about each other, and waited till we were absolutely ready to get married, and have never looked back since.
Yeah, and in fact, when we did decide to get married, we ended up getting married 3 times, which probably sounds kind of funny. But our families come from different cultural and religious backgrounds. And so our first wedding was a civil ceremony in Baltimore, Maryland, and it was a beautiful celebration. And afterward we had a Catholic blessing of the marriage and then a Hindu blessing of the marriage. So we got to celebrate our love in many different ways. Our families are so supportive of our relationship, and they're so supportive of our decision to adopt. And we can't wait to welcome another member to the family.
My story started a long time ago. My parents immigrated here from India, looking for a better way of life for themselves and their future family. I grew up in a small upstate town, went to parochial school, went to college within a half an hour of home, and after my second year of college I realized I wanted to explore more of the world and to give back to my country. I joined the United States Navy, saw the world, came back home and went back to school to serve the community. I focused on a career in healthcare and have never looked back. Both my wife and I, Jeannine, take care of kids and can't be happier. There's not a whole lot of free time, but when there is free time, the things that I enjoy most doing would be cooking for Jeannine and myself, outdoors on the grill, on our smoker, as well as in our kitchen. We both come from various backgrounds and enjoy learning new techniques for cooking and trying new dishes.
I grew up in a suburb of Washington, D.C. with my parents and my brother and sister. I'm the middle child. We were definitely raised to be very independent and with a strong work ethic. The Catholic faith was very important in our childhood, and it remains important to me today. I work in the pediatric healthcare setting, and in fact, Sonny and I work at the same university. My favorite things to do when I'm not at work, when we have free time, would be to do anything outside, really. I love to jog, kayak, hike, even just go for a walk or sit outside. We live by a lake. It's great to sit outside and just read a book.
Jeannine and I are very lucky to have family that's so close to us, both immediate and distant. We have cousins and aunts and uncles that live right in town. We are always celebrating the holidays together and just enjoying a good meal as well.
Yep, and Sonny's family lives in upstate New York, and my parents are in Northern Virginia. So we often get together with them either here at their house or we travel up to visit them in our childhood homes. So we feel like we have a really good support network, both locally and not too far away.
We live in a small suburban neighborhood of about 15 houses with neighbors that watch out for one another, and a community that really comes together at the holidays. There are Christmas celebrations, Halloween celebrations, Easter, Thanksgiving, and family picnics that we get together at least twice a year. We have a small park in the community that we gather around, and we have elementary schools and high schools and middle schools all within 10-15 minutes of our home.
We both have always known that we wanted to expand our family with children. We both work with children. We love being around children. We tried for pregnancy, but unfortunately that just wasn't in the cards for us. So moving towards adoption just felt like a really natural next step. And now that we're taking steps, it just feels like the right path for us. We want you to know that we will tell your child about how you made this courageous decision out of love. We want to keep in touch with you by sharing pictures and staying in touch by email or letters to keep you updated on how your child is doing. And we'll just do everything we can, use all of our resources to give your child a home that's safe and loving and nurturing.
Thank you.
Thank you for taking the time to listen, and we hope to be in touch with you.